Good morning, it's Mother Willow Moon, and I'm back with Tuesday Tarot. This week we are talking about Vesta. Now remember, I shuffle my cards and I think to myself, what message do you want to send to the group? What message do you want to send to the group? And then I stop when I have a feeling that it's time to stop and I pull the top card. This card, Vesta, I've pulled 2 weeks in a row. So I know that it's definitely meant to be. And what a perfect time for us to talk about Vesta, because she is a Roman goddess of home and hearth. She's a fire goddess. And we have been discussing the number 4, which in astrology is your roots, and your home, your roots, your family. And in numerology, it is also your home, containers, and your family, your roots. So talking about home is just another added bonus to the last week's lesson that we had on Thursday. The good thing is that Vesta not only talks about the container itself, your home, and keeping it warm by lighting your home fires, but she also talks about the inside being reflective of what's on the outside. Now, we spend our days and our times wanting the inside to be what's reflecting. We are reflecting our inside outward. But Vesta asks us to look outward to see how it's affecting our inward. Your outside world needs to be a comfortable, warm environment so that your inside can be all warm and fuzzy. This is the thing about Vesta. She is someone who says, if you're not feeling that warm feeling in your home, what could be blocking you from doing that? It could be something as simple as you've got a corner full of clutter and you need to get rid of it because it's blocking the energy in your home. It could be that you feel disorganized and so you need to reorganize something, even if it's just your daily planner, to help reflect organization of the mind. It could also be that your house is a mess and it's time to clean it up because it's making you feel all messy inside. What it's saying is the outside is reflective of the inside. The inside is reflective of the outside. The micro and the macro, they tend to like attracts like, and they tend to, let me think of the word. Been a long time since I've done this, so you gotta have some patience with me. They tend to correspond with one another. So if you look around and you see disaster, more than likely you're having disaster on the inside too. So what you want to do is you want to organize in your own manner. Not everybody is like perfect and shaped and everything's just in its place like so. Some people, it's just in its place. There's a place that I put all those papers. I don't have to put them all in a filing cabinet, but I put them there. It doesn't have to be a picture of perfection. It has to be what you're comfortable with. What makes your home feel warm and fuzzy on the inside? What makes it comfortable for you to come in and sit down and say, I'm so glad to be home. Now, when my teenagers were teenagers in my home, now they're grown adults with their own teenagers, we had a lot of bickering. And I could not figure out for the life of me why I was feeling so anxious all the time. But the teenagers were bickering with one another, being teenagers. If you've had them, you understand what I'm talking about. And so I decided it must be all that bickering. So I went along and I lit some lavender incense, put on some classical jazz on really low, and went through and re-vacuumed my home with this wonderful smelling rug freshener at the time. This was a long time ago, obviously, I'm dating myself. And it made my whole home feel different. And when my kids came in, I felt different. And so I could say, we're not bickering today. We're not going to do that. We're going to get along, or we're going to not talk to one another. That's your choices. And it helped calm the situation. I was calmer and not so anxious. They were calmer and not so anxious, and we had a wonderful day. I had to let my outside be calm so that my inside could be calm. So it could be something like that. There are many different ways that your outside can be reflecting on your inside. It could be just something personal between you and one other person that you need to resolve and get it over with so that you can have that same warmness on the inside that you want to have on the outside. Vesta is a very important card for home and family, and she does an amazing job expressing how important that is. Let's go ahead and read her message for today. There's an undying flame within your soul, and it's the light, the seed, and spark of your consciousness. Your outer world reflects your inner world. Take a look around your home. Does it reflect warmth? If not, this is easily remedied and oh so important to do. It's a simple task of using your creative imagination to add warm energy to your household, such as lighting the fireplace or some candles, adding cozy blankets and pillows, or displaying greeting cards and fresh flowers. By warming up your outer world, your inner flame responds to meet it. Let me say that again. By warming up your outer world, your inner flame responds to meet it. This increases your energy level, which automatically shifts all outward appearances towards the better. Watch how those simple steps recharge your flame within everyone in your household. This flame cleanses away negativity and brings in the new vigor and irresistible invitation. So it gives you new vigor and irresistible invitation. You want your home to be a place that you come to that you feel warm and comfortable. It's a place where you should feel free to express yourself, free to learn and educate yourself, and free to spend time getting to know everyone in your family and yourself better. It's also a place where your children should be able to come and feel safe and secure. It's an important part of the growing process for children to have that security of knowing that there's someplace they belong. So, in keeping all that in mind, this week take some time, maybe light some candles, light some incense, straighten up that clutter corner, or just take some time to relax in your home all by yourself with some light music and a good book. Whatever you do, let your outside warm that inner flame and recharge you for all that you have to do for the week ahead. And until I see you next week, blessed be.